Okay, let's dive right in. We're looking at a really critical situation, moving fast over in Southeast Asia.
Yeah, definitely critical.
So our deep dive today, it's all about these two neighboring countries, right?
Hmm.
And how they're basically in a race against time to stop a crisis from, well, spiraling into actual conflict.
Exactly. And the big question, that our sources are hitting on is why now?
Right.
These tensions, they've simmered for years. So what's pushed this particular flare-up so quickly that it needs this immediate high-level kind of intervention?
Was a tipping point this time.
Yeah, precisely that rapid escalation.
Our sources are really clear. It's Thailand and Cambodia at the absolute center of this.
Oh, yeah.
They've had these, well, deadly border disputes for, like, decades. But what makes this one feel, I guess, particularly dangerous is just the sheer intensity right now.
Yeah.
These aren't just, lines on a map. The core of it, based on the research, often comes down to historical claims, maybe ancient temples.
Ah, right, the historical angle. Or, more recently, things like access to resource-rich areas. And that's why it all gets so emotionally charged, so volatile.
And it's definitely past simmering now, wouldn't you say?
Oh, absolutely.
The situation now feels incredibly high stakes. We're hearing these reports, pretty alarming ones, about troops on high alert.
High alert meaning, more patrols, specific troop movements near those contested zones.
A very visible presence.
Exactly, which just ramps up the tension on the ground. And then there's this other layer, growing public unrest on both sides.
Yeah, and you have to wonder, is that organic anger bubbling up, or is it being amplified somehow?
That's a really good question. The consistent thing we're hearing from the sources, though, is this phrase, the region is watching closely.
Right.
And that really kind of nails the gravity, doesn't it? The potential domino effect here.
Absolutely. And I guess that gravity explains why the focus shifted so quickly to diplomacy.
Precisely. An urgent diplomatic response. The critical development, and our sources really emphasize this, is that high-level officials have started emergency talks.
Okay, who are we talking about?
Specifically, the foreign ministers from both Thailand and Cambodia. And what's quite significant here is that these talks are apparently happening under the ASEAN framework umbrella.
Ah, so regional involvement.
Yes. And Malaysian officials have actually confirmed these discussions are happening.
Oh.
Which just underscores how seriously the wider region is taking this. They see the potential for destabilization.
Right. So, okay, for you listening, what does this all mean? Our mission with this deep dive is really to pull back the curtain on the crucial details here.
Yeah, what's actually happening in these urgent developments?
We want to help you understand the immediate path they're trying to forge to, stop things getting worse.
Dig into the specific challenges these talks are likely facing.
And really try and get to grips with why this moment, this flare-up, matters so much for the whole region's future.
And if you connect that to the bigger picture, it seems profoundly clear from all our sources that diplomacy isn't just seen as one option.
Right.
It's being presented as, quote, the only way forward for Thailand and Cambodia with these border disputes, which are, let's face it, deeply entrenched.
Huh. The only way. Why this time specifically? Is it just about stopping the fighting?
Well, that's part of it, obviously. But our sources also point to something else, something maybe more contemporary. The deep economic interdependence.
Oh.
Trade routes, shared labor markets, tourism. Both countries rely on this stuff now.
Which maybe wasn't quite as much the case in past flare-ups.
Exactly. That wasn't maybe as central before. So the economic stakes, on top of the tragic human cost, are just uniquely high this time around.
And that economic link, it really does underscore why they have to keep talking, doesn't it?
Absolutely. It's a stark reminder, really. Behind all the politics and the troop movements, you've got real people, real lives affected on both sides. The immediate need, the urgent thing, is to prevent more loss of life, like that awful incident near Poipet just last month.
Yeah.
That seems...
That incident, yeah.
So I suppose this brings up a bigger question for all of us watching these kinds of situations.
Yep.
What does this tell us about the sheer importance of sustained, high-level diplomatic engagement? Especially when things get this tense, when the stakes are this incredibly high, how vital is it?
That's a great question. And as these talks hopefully continue, maybe something for you to think about is, what could the outcome of these particular talks mean?
Beyond just the immediate Thailand-Cambodia situation.
Exactly. Could it signify something for the future of, say, conflict resolution or peace building right across Southeast Asia? Could this diplomatic push actually set a new precedent for how the region handles these really deep historical disputes?
Yeah, could it be a template
Yeah.
or a warning?
Definitely something to mull over as things develop.